Hey guys, this is your trusted weather forecast, and today we're going to be talking about an upcoming severe weather event over the next 3 days. Before we get into this, I'd like to ask you to subscribe. About 75% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. So please click the subscribe button if you like weather-related content and hit the notification bell if you do not want to miss an upload. Also, I do have a Discord server. The link will be in the description below. Also, like the video, share it with friends and family. Let's get right into this. This is the SPC's Outlook for Day 2 tomorrow, June 28th. We have 3 different slight risks in effect, 1 in Iowa, Minnesota, 1 in Tennessee and the Carolinas, and 1 in the Dakotas, Montana. And we have a very large marginal risk. Looking at tornado probabilities, we have 2% regions, 1 in the Tennessee-Kentucky area and 1 in the upper Midwest, with a 5% tornado chance in Iowa, Minnesota. If that 5% chance remains, we could see a tornado watch in that area tomorrow. Confidence is on the lower end for tornado potential, but it's definitely there. Cities included in the 5% are Mason City, Fort Dodge, Duke City. All those cities in that 5% region are most at risk for tornadoes tomorrow. And looking at wind, we have 3 15%. Each slight risk has a 15% chance for severe winds per 25 miles. In hail, there are 2 15%, 1 in Iowa and 1 in the Montana area, where we could see some severe hail approaching 1/4 inch or larger. Looking at the Day 3 outlook, currently we have 2 marginal risks, 1 around the mid-Atlantic areas, parts of the far southeast, and 1 in Montana and Dakotas, 30.1 million people. And if you look in discussions, you do see isolated storms capable of producing gusty winds. I'm not expecting anything much from this day. Maybe we could see a slight risk in each marginal area, but it would likely be for wind or hail and not tornadoes. The SPC has a 15% risk highlighted for Day 4, going from the Dakotas down to Nebraska, Kansas. So we could expect a slight risk for Day 3 outlook tomorrow. So yeah, looking at the models, we will start with the Midwest first. This is Sunday, 7 p.m. You do see some of those storms start firing up in Iowa, and then turning into more of a Boeing segment around 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And it kind of starts to spread out and widen more, going north. There's a north to south line and a west east line in the Iowa. Around 11 p.m., not 11 p.m., sorry, midnight. At that time, midnight to 1 a.m. And those storms push into Wisconsin, and the west east line in Iowa pushes south. These storms are not really expected to be severe. There could be an isolated severe storm or two, but I'm not expecting scattered or widespread at this time in the very early morning hours of Monday. And that does dissipate into after around 7 to 8 a.m. Looking at the Ohio Valley, you do see on Sunday around 7 p.m. you do see those isolated storms developing in Kentucky area. Moving into 10 p.m., you do see some more of those isolated, scattered severe thunderstorms going into the Carolinas and Tennessee, and more start to form along the line in Kentucky. These are expected to be on the lower end of coverage, so isolated to scattered would be a good wording to use for this. In the north central United States, you do see around 7 p.m. Sunday, Central Daylight Time, you do see some of those severe storms popping up in Dakota and Montana. And moving into 10 p.m., you do see some of those small clusters continuing to move northeast, and 2 extra little clusters into the overnight hours, midnight after, where these storms are expected to be on the lower end of severe things rather than the early, late evening. In general, I do not expect any enhanced risks to be issued for Day 2. A slight risk could be issued for Day 3. So that's your trusted weather forecast for this upcoming severe weather chances. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. Goodbye.